restoring homes and lives. No, we're not taking houses that were necessarily on the registry for antiques or whatever, but we're taking homes that are run down. They look bad. Nobody would really want to live in them. And we're restoring them to beauty. We're giving them value. We want to do that to people too. We want to restore them. This is not the answer for everything. It doesn't fix everything. It's just a little tiny piece. And it's something we can do.
They gave me a chance. And that's probably a big part of it. And that chance brought me into 1 or 2 jobs now and working with others and helping do things I like doing. I like working with my hands. I've been homeless probably about 6, maybe going on 7 years. And they tell me a lot more now than I even ever thought about I was ever gonna learn.
My name's Samuel Porter. Been homeless since 2015, so it's been a journey. Provided me a job, you know, so I can actually have an income, so I can start saving up for the stuff that I do need, like a place to live or a car, etc. So that's a big, big help. So I'd say that pretty much.
One of the things that homeless people need is employment. And who's going to hire them? They don't have an address. They may not have the proper ID. Many of them don't have much for skills. Some of them do have a lot of skills, but some of them don't.
There are 4 guiding principles that guide this project. One is to hire homeless people. We think it's really important to do that. Secondly, because they need jobs. It doesn't fix their situation, but it helps them to move their lives forward because they've got a job now. The second is everybody needs more housing. So this house is not for homeless people. It's to be put on the market because we want to provide additional housing for people, professionals, working class folks, retirees, disabled people, vets. We all need housing. So to create additional housing in this community is one of the goals. The third goal is to make our city more beautiful. So we're not just going to take something and leave it the way it is. We're going to restore it. We're going to make it beautiful. This house was built in 1907, but it still has the workings of a beautiful home. And you have to be able to see that. Shelley, bless her heart, has the ability to look at a space that's run down and looks like it needs to be, thrown away, and realize that, oh, there's something beautiful here at its core. We can restore that and make it better, make it a living space that people are proud of. So that's what we've done. We had to jack up the front of the house 6 inches to make it level. The foundation was crumbling. We had to put 3 additional beams underneath the house. So all the stuff that you don't see that makes the house beautiful and makes it restored is kind of hidden. And then the 4th goal, so it's hiring homeless people, additional housing for our community, making it beautiful, and then giving back to Hope Street. So Hope Street is a partner organization. We support it, and some of the profits from this endeavor are going to go back to Hope Street to help with that project as well.
All right, what's your name, bud?
Matthew Stillings.
How long have you been with Hope Street Restorations?
A little after they started. So a couple weeks after they started. With me trying to get my son, I had to do all kinds of stuff for CPS. So I really couldn't be running out to like Republic or go over to Ione and do a whole bunch of irrigation jobs and have to stop in the middle and come back for visits at 3 o'clock with my son.
If you look down here, you're going to see the evidence of a life that is being restored. So you look at these toys and they represent something. They represent a dad who wants to have his family again. And that's one of our employees. That's their story. They're putting their life together, and he's a dad, so he wants to have his child back. He wants his family with him. Well, that's not easy to do when you don't have a home or when you don't have income. And with all of the hoops, all of the things that you have to jump through to get your child, it's hard to find a job that is that flexible. When I see this, this represents something really important to me. It's somebody's story, and it's something that's really beautiful, and like Shelley was talking about, it really represents the core, the heart of why we created this business, and why we want to restore these homes, because this is about restoring people. It's about putting people's lives back together, and that's really a wonderful thing.
They helped get me into a place for winter, and so that I could have an address for CPS to let them know I have a place so I can get my son. And they're also letting me have a lot of flexibility because they know that I have to go out and do stuff for CPS for all 4 of the days of the week.
Taking it from the guts, putting it all back together, making a beautiful space for people to be able to love to live in. So.
Changing them one home and one person at a time. And not every home will be perfect, and not every person will be perfect in their restoration. But that's our goal, restoring homes and lives.